Okay, finally we are live. Hello everyone, it's great to have you all on board. It's another time with Tutor.io, the enthusiastic tutor, and in today's tutorial, it happens to be the very last revision class we have on the course ECO 212 for the year 2024/2025. All right, this is an exam we should have taken by late November, early December last year. But the calendar, the school calendar was altered, so the exam adjusted. Here we are, and it's been wonderful. It's been a very interesting course. It's a wonderful course. This is a course you still get to do your 100 level second semester, 200 level first semester as ECO 231. And for those who are economics majors, you continue it in your second. But for those who are not economics majors, probably the Department of Business Admin, Accounting, Money, and Banking and Finance, you might then in 200 level second semester start in your majors. But up till 200 level first semester, you are still going to be doing this course. It's a very wonderful one. So today, you know how things are being done. Nevertheless, this is 100 level second semester. Um, I understand that a lot of us are still kind of new to this whole thing. So we are taking two different questions. Your questions come in three different formats: true and false, objective, and sub-objectives. Most time in revision classes, we take sub more sub-object sub-objective questions. Why? This is the major format that gives students tough time. Just having a question with no objective, not true or false, and out of the blue, you're expected to provide an answer to such question, like a statement and a word is missing. You're expected to that fill in the vacuum of that space or that vacuum with the correct word. It can be very challenging. Thinking of what the correct word is and trying to even put it down correctly to issues. All right, and this is CBT. It's not going to be marked by Iman. It's basically programmed, garbage in, garbage out. You miss an alphabet from the spelling of your correct answer, boom, you off. So please, I encourage each and every one of us to ensure to participate. And like I usually say, you definitely cannot know it all. But just think, put on your thinking cap. And that's why I keep encouraging a lot of newbies, students on the level first semester, that try and join the private class. And when you join the private class, this is where we walk you through everything. All right. In the private class, we even protect your interest of falling in the hand of scammers, people that will scam you of your money and promise you heaven and earth. All right. Apart from even protect your interest in the National University of Nigeria, we also walk you through each and every one of your courses, having them one after the other. If you're taking 12 courses, you take all that 12 courses within the circumference of the semester. That's why I keep saying, let's start early. Let's join the private class early, even before you pay your school fees for the next semester. There's a way we can check what courses you're taking for the next semester, even while you are still in all the during the holiday era, during the holiday period. So when we start early like that, we can have enough time to discuss on Telegram courses that you're having issues with, how these courses can be handled without stress. And for those of us who are doing MTH 105, all right, the exam is fast approaching and there are a lot of calculations coming out in the exams. You really want to get the exam keynote of that course too. And I believe the majority of us have gotten the exam keynote of this course as well. But for those of us who have not gotten this keynote, just reach out to me on www.tutor.io.net. Or for those of us who want to become a member of the private class as it is next semester, just reach out to me on www.tutor.io.net. You find the WhatsApp button on the top right hand. Okay, so now let's have our first question for today. Wonderful. Yes, I can see the comment section. The comment section is very active. Okay, so now let's just quickly see what we have on the comment section. Miss Ruth says, "Good evening, sir. Good evening, Miss Ruth. Miss, how was everybody's just 101 today? A lot of testimonies have been popping in. Just 101 this, just 101 that. Mr. Isaac is even our member. Mr. Isaac, you got our membership badge. Thank you very much for that. You are very special to Tutor.io. Mr. Isaac Akanji, you're very special to Tito Ayo. Thank you for getting our membership badge. I think that badge you got is the badge of 1,000 naira. Miss Adesiri also had the badge of 2,000 naira thereabouts. I think the highest badge here is Miss Immaculate. That color is for people who has the badge of 20,000 naira. Wonderful. Thank you very much, everyone. Yes, I have Miss Tasha says hello, sir. Hello. Miss Immaculate says hello. Miss Star Olu, that's Azy. Let me just use Azy. Good evening, Miss Azy. Miss Juliet says hello. Now, let's take our first question. Now, economics studies all right, economics studies how society manage its dash resources. Economics, all right, studies economics studies how societies manage their dash resources. So we have our first question. Economics studies how society manage their dash resources. So now let's please use the comment section to submit your answers. Okay, I'm getting some nice responses. My camera is not properly placed. I think I need to adjust my camera. I think it's better that way. Yeah, I think the camera is better this way, right? Okay, I think I can adjust it here a little bit. Okay. Let's keep the answers rolling in. Okay. Let's keep the answers rolling in. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, awesome. Yes, thank you very much for that, everyone. We are doing a great job. So we have that as scarce, scarce resources. Very important. Now let's take this. It says the invisible hand direct the economic activity through dash. And direct the economy through dash. The invisible hand direct the economy through dash. The invisible hand direct the economy through dash. Awesome. Wonderful. Through prices. Okay. Yes. Through what we call prices. Wonderful. Through prices. Now let's take the next question. It says, for most students, the largest single cost of university education are tuition fee, tuition fee, and dash. This is one question that I noticed. I came across in multiple TMA solutions, TMA questions. For most students, the largest single, all right, cost of, let's abbreviate to uni, of university. Uni education are tuition fee and dash. Tuition fee and dash. Okay. Tuition fees and dash. Wonderful. Getting some nice responses already. Yes. Thank you very much for that. Tuition fees and books. Okay. So we have books. Question 4. It says, now let's take this. It says, households and societies face many, all right, households and society face many decisions for, all right, for, because resources are dashed. Household and society needs to make certain decisions. Now let's put it this way. Households and societies needs to make difficult choices because resources are dashed. Because resources are dashed. Because resources are dashed. Wonderful. Because resources are dashed. Awesome. Because resources, let's keep the answers popping in. Please, as you join the stream, endeavor to participate. It is highly essential. All right, say something, participate. Yes, because resources are scarce. Upon this little, all right, the best decision must be made. Now, okay, now let's take this. As a rational thinker, as a rational, as a rational thinker, you take action only, you take action only, okay, if the marginal benefit is greater than the marginal dash. If the marginal benefits, that's MB, marginal benefits is greater than the marginal dash. As a rational thinking person, you take action only if the marginal benefits is greater than the dash. Okay, is anybody happy with that? Oh, I'm getting nice responses already. Yes, wonderful. Awesome. Awesome. Wonderful. Yes. Costs. Marginal benefits is greater than the marginal cost. Can we squeeze in one more question here? Okay, I think we can squeeze in one more question, but my camera is still not properly placed. Okay, just a moment. I'm trying to adjust my camera here. Okay, I think we can still squeeze in something there. Yeah, I think that's better. Yes, that's better now. So let's take question 6. Now it says, if the price of a substitute to good X increases, quantity demanded for good X will dash. If the price of a substitute good, ah, that question is too long for this spot. Let's see how we can squeeze it in. If the price of a substitute, all right, if the price of a substitute of, so let's put GS, good X increases, okay, then QD, quantity demanded for good X, will dash for GX will dash. If there is a substitute good, all right, the substitute good for this particular good, which is good X, increases, then what will happen to the quantity demanded of good X itself? What happens to it? Okay. Let's keep the answers coming in. Wonderful. It increases. Yes, awesome. Do we get the analogy behind this question? Do we get the concept behind this question? Okay. Now, let me just explain. I'm going to explain very quickly the concept behind this question using goods that we are familiar with. So we have increases. See, look at it. It says here, before now. So we have two products. Product X, and we have product, all right, Z, which is product X substitutes. Product X sum. Let's just put product X sum. When we say substitute, do you know what we are talking about? We are simply referring to something you can switch with another thing. So now, because of we used to, as at of 2000, all right, as at of January 2000, this particular product, let's say Gary, we used to buy it for 500 naira. Then by December, it increased. By December 2000, it increases to, let me not use Gary. Gary is something that you can ideally find a substitute for. Let me use let's say foreign rice, 500 naira per bag. Okay, so December, all of a sudden it skyrocketed to 1005 per bag. Okay, now this is product Z, which is a substitute. All right, now product Z is local or Nigeria made rice. Now, if the price of a substitute good, so initially, because of this one is expensive, and as out of that, January 2000, this, all right, is locally made. no stone. All right, it is sold for 800 naira. Automatically, everybody will switch to this. All right, at least if not everybody, let's say 75%. All right, will switch. All right, 75% will move to this. So now that quantity demanded of this for this particular one, so QD as what? Increases. Okay, QD as increases. So because of the producers of this particular one now, which is a substitute of product S, quantity demanded as increases. So you know what they did? The producers then increased the price. This is December. All right. So they increased the price by January 2001. All right. They now increase the price to, all right, 2,000 naira. What do you think will happen? So what do you think will happen to this particular substitute? What do you think will happen? What will happen to the quantity demanded? What will happen to the QD of this one? Will it increase? All right, or will it decrease? Which one? Okay. Awesome. That's what that question. Everybody would have been okay. It's not as if we like this one, no. But because of there's one thing that made us switch to this one. Because of what happened in December 2002. Because of what happened, so all of us moved here. At least we can manage. That's why it's called substitute. It's not the main one. Just like when the player has injury, football lovers, when the player has injury, there must be somebody to replace it. Substitute simply means replacer, replacement. But it doesn't mean it's the original one. So because of the original one has gone up, so let's us be managing this one. Since 800 naira, we are saving almost 700 or 600 thereabouts. But if this substitute now begin to do like this, then it's better we go back to this. And that's what it means by if the price of the substitute of good X, which is this, increases, then the quantity demanded of good X itself will increase automatically. So now let's take the next set of questions. Okay. Please, if you're on the stream, I have not smashed the like button, ensure to smash the like button. And if you have not also not gotten the keynotes of this course, please reach out to me. And for those of us that have gotten the keynote that have not gotten the exam practice questions, reach out to me so I can send you everything. You can use it all to prepare for exams tomorrow. This exam, everybody must get list B, no C. All right, C is not an answer. Everybody must get, all right, A and B. Okay, now let's take the next set of questions. Just a moment. if you are preparing for your exams, like I usually say, you need to prepare for the worst. Don't say this is where question is coming out from. Let me face only this place. You'll be making a big mistake. You prepare for everything. This should be question 7, right? You prepare for everything. Questions can come out from anywhere. Questions can be set from. That's why it's called exam. You don't tell where question is coming out from. You read intensively, all right, and extensively. You prepare for your exam. Okay. Economics is a science which deals with the creation and, all right, production of goods and services, their distribution as well as dash. Economics is a science that deals with the production, all right, is a science that deals with wealth creation, that deals with wealth creation through the production of goods, permit me to abbreviate there, and services. Okay, goods and services, their distribution as well as their dash. Please explain, sir. Mr. Is it Mr. or Miss Eze Okoku Oluchuku? What exactly do you want me to explain? Please, ma'am, what exactly do you need me to explain? You can reach out to me personally on WhatsApp so I can send you a voice note. And next semester, ensure you join the private class. This is where we do the detailing. What's going on? The comment section is dry. Have we not been reading our exam practice question and exam keynotes? Have we not been using them? This exam is tomorrow. I'm expecting so much from us. About 3 students reached out to me today. Minimum of them had 40. One had 47. The other one had 40. The other one had 43. I mean, and their TMAs were not less than 20. Yeah, their TMA was not less than 23. I mean, if you have 40 something and you have 23 in your TMA, I mean, it goes a long way. Okay. Let's start coming in. Consumer. Wonderful. Awesome. I think Miss Oluchi is behind. Yes. Consumer. Network conferences at time. You'll be a step ahead or you're a little bit behind the class. Okay. Now, let's take this. The definition, all right, the definition given by Dash in his book, An Essay of Nature and Significance of Economic Science, received several criticisms but remains a mainly acceptable definition. Now, let's put it this way. Dash is the mainly now. Dash definition is the mainly acceptable definition of economics. The mainly acceptable definition, okay, now, okay, let's keep the answers coming in. Wonderful. Also, Robbins. Yes, Lionel Robbins. Wonderful. Thank you very much, everyone. Yes, we have Lionel Robbins. Oh, Miss Patience, you are here. Don't forget to call me Miss Patience after this class. We need to have some serious conversation. Call me later after ECO122 class now. So I believe we all know the book, the name of the book. Lionel wrote that he defined economics. The name of the book is An Essay on Nature and Significance of Economic Science. An essay on nature and significance of economic science. You never can tell where question might be coming out from. Now let's get this. Dash dash cost is whatever must be given up to obtain something. Dash cost is whatever that might be given up to obtain something. Okay, that might be given up to obtain something. Miss Eze, you can fast forward. I think the network is pretty bad at your hand, so you're a little bit behind. You can fast forward it to where we are now. There's a red lever, on the screen. You can use to fast forward it to where we are now. You are pretty much behind. You're answering questions you have asked like 2 minutes or 3 minutes ago. Okay. Yes, wonderful. Opportunity, yes, that's opportunity cost. opportunity costs. So we have question 10. Now it says, according to Dash in 2003, Dash 2003 says defines the word rational, all right? The word rational. Miss George, please pay attention to your spelling. Miss George, please, Miss George Patient, pay attention to your spelling, please. Very important. You don't want to make this kind of mistake in your exam. Rational mean an consistent and influential act to achieve something. And means a consistent and influential, all right, act to achieve a well-defined goal. Who gave this definition? All right, who gave this definition in 2003 about being rational, about the word rational? Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's Foley. Yes, we have Foley. Awesome. Let's take the next set of questions. Question 11. 11 says, okay, there are basically dash types of economic system. There are basically dash types of economic system. There are basically dash types of economic system. Awesome. Yes. 4. Now these 4s are traditional economy, controlled economy, free market economy, and mixed economy. So we have 4 of them. Okay. Now we have question 12. In dash economy, decisions are made based on beliefs and values. In dash economic system, decisions are made based on belief and based on beliefs, norms, custom, beliefs, norms, custom, etc. What kind of economic system is that? What kind of economic system is that? Is that when economic decisions are made based on belief? Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Tradition. Let's keep the questions coming. Tradition. Yes. Tradition. I'm just going to check our time to know if, oh, okay, our time is not up yet. So we can take another set, the last set of questions. Okay. All right. Now we have question 13. Can I even squeeze in question 13 here? It says, a sudden increase in the price of a commodity means a dash in the consumption, all right, means a dash in the consumption. A sudden increase in the price, a sudden increase in price, not in price of a commodity means a dash in the consumption power of the consumer, means a dash in the consumption power of the okay, we're live again. live again. A sudden increase in the price of a commodity means a dash in the consumption power. Means a dash all right, in the consumption power. Means a dash in the consumption power. Please, I don't have the keynote. Okay, please, Mrs. or is it Miss Ezio, Mrs. Ezio Okonkwo, please reach out to Tutor Ayo on www.tutораyo.net, where you get to request the keynote using the WhatsApp button on the top right hand corner. All right. Use our WhatsApp button to send me a direct message. Are we together, Miss AZ? Okay. Are we on the same page? Are we? Please, let's provide answer to that question. Okay. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. It means a decrease. Yes. It means a decrease. Also, means a decrease. Okay. Awesome. Yes. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Wonderful. So let's take the last set of questions and we can call it a wrap for today. Okay. Now let's take this. I'm going to erase the board. Then we can take the last set of questions. Okay. Now let's take this. Okay. This should be question 14. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, now it says market will be dash when quantity supply equals to quantity demanded. Market will be dash when quantity, all right, when quantity supplied equals to quantity demanded. So market will be what? Okay. Wonderful. Let's keep the answers coming. Okay. Let's keep the answers coming. I'm getting some nice responses already. Yes. Equilibrium. Equilibrium. Yes. Equilibrium. Equilibrium. Yes. Equilibrium. Question 15. It says here, dash demand occurs when the absolute value of percentage demand occurs when the absolute percentage, okay, when the absolute percentage change in quantity demanded is larger percentage change in QD is larger, all right, in percentage change in QD is larger than percentage change in price. Percentage change in price. Dash demand occurs when the absolute percentage change in quantity demanded is larger than the percentage change in price. What will happen? What kind of demand is that? When the change in quantity demanded, all right, affect the change in price, what kind of demand is that? Okay. Yes, wonderful. Elastic. Okay. Yes, elastic. Elastic demand. Elastic. Okay. Now we have question 16. Thank you very much for that, Miss Patience. Thank you, Mr. Joe. Thank you, Miss Noah. Now it says here, when quantity, when demand, now let's take this. When the quantity demanded dropped to zero with little percentage change, all right, in price, then what kind of demand is this? Dash demand dash demand occurs when the quantity occurs when the quantity demanded. Please pay attention to all these details. When the quantity demanded, okay, drop to zero. All right, drop to zero with a little, with a little, are we together? A little price change. Then what kind of, all right, demand is that? Wonderful, perfect, elastic. Wonderful. We have perfect, all right, perfectly, all right, perfectly elastic. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So we have perfectly, perfectly, or you can use perfect, all right, elastic. So I'm just going to abbreviate that. So now let's take the last set of questions. It says here, MRS is an acronym for dash. MRS. We have marginal rate of dash. Marginal rate of dash. MRS. Marginal rate of dash. Marginal rate of dash. Marginal rate of substitution. Wonderful. There's a lot we cannot touch in the revision class. So I encourage you all to get the exam keynote of this course immediately after this class. Okay? There are dash factors of production. There are dash factors of production. There are dash. How many factors of production do we have? There are dash factors of production. There are dash factors of production. Awesome. There are four. We have the likes of land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. So now we have, let's take note of this abbreviation. So now, It says here, FC is an acronym for dash. And we have TC. FC, we have TC as well. Wonderful, yes. FC and TC. Yes. Wonderful. Awesome. Fixed cost. Yes. Fixed cost. And we have total costs. Awesome. We all have done wonderfully well in today's revision class. Like I said earlier, I'm expecting nothing less than A and B from each and every one of us. For those of us who have not been doing well in our former exams, in our past exams, please don't let that get to you. ECO 122 tomorrow is a new exam, and you approach it with fresh, all right, mindset. Tonight, burn the candles, do your sleepless night just to achieve that A. When you smile at the computer, people will be wondering, why is she smiling? Why is he smiling? You are simply smiling at God's sufficient grace and the fact that He has crowned your effort with success. All right. And crowning your effort with success is not magical. All right. It is a catalyst. All right. It is a function of how much time you have invested and in the willingness and the blessings of God upon how much time you have invested. So, most importantly, let us get the exam keynote. When you get the exam keynote of this course, I will give you the link to the practice question. So, you study the exam keynote like study it like your exam depends on it. Basically, your exam actually depends on it. Then you use the exam practice questions to also re-emphasize on what you have gotten from the keynote. How do you get the keynote? Just go to our official website or you go to Google and type in tutor ayo now, Noun, or you go to Google and type in our website URL, which is www.tutораyo.net. And from there, any page on our website, you'll find one WhatsApp button. It's always there on the top corner, top right hand corner of the website. When you smash that WhatsApp button, if you have WhatsApp on your phone, it will take you directly to my DM. So from there, you can make all your requests. You want to join the private class as against next semester, to which I encourage us to join early. Join early, start early, and we can cover a lot without stress. Do have a wonderful evening. Wish you all the best in your exam tomorrow. Bye for now.